I've had a look at the world I intend to use, the seed I intend to use for my next world. Before this, I've always played Patchy, and I decided to play regular. But of course, my mind is constantly curious, especially when it comes to selecting seeds. So I have turned it to a Patchy world, and I've called it Patchy. I've customized it with the same settings. Let's create the world. And let's have a look at how it looks as a Patchy world and see what I get. The reason that I wanted to do this is that in thinking about playing this world, I suddenly realised I hadn't ever seen clay. I'm playing on a big island, at least I think it's an island, and I haven't seen clay at all. Now, I don't think clay has been altered, and it may just be that I'm not used to playing on a regular world and the size of the biomes, but to find a whole island that doesn't have clay is slightly worrying. And also I looked on the map and I couldn't see any clay, and I'm very, very used to spotting clay. So it's not that I don't know what I'm looking for. So I'm going to generate this world in Patchy. Now, I know that would give me terrible problems with temperature, but my curiosity won't stop me looking for this. I introduced a friend of mine to Patchy. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at that, look. Oh my gosh, I have no neck. Right, let's try last selection. Oh. Hello, Ashantin. Confirmed skin. I always play as a commoner. All right. What the heck's that? Oh, it's some devil's bolete. I have spawned in, and with one block, the game wants to poison me. This looks very, very similar, doesn't it, guys? Okay, let's mark spawn. Ooh. Right. No, it doesn't. This is a bigger biome. How interesting. Oh, look at this. It's already much, much more different. And looking on here, I am looking for pale patches because I couldn't find any clay over here in my regular world. How do we like that? We've still got this island and this beautiful bay. Wow. That is interesting. And remember, I've not got anything like Better Ruins on. We've got an area there. This is the same but different. Okay. Looks like a trader, doesn't it? All right, well, let's see what this looks like. We're pointing in the right direction. So we've got reeds already. Look at that. And mushrooms. Do we have flint? Oh, look at this. Yep. Okay. Wow. That's very different. There are far less reeds around this pond. Okay, just checking. All right. And we come into the sunlit area that is around, and it is a warm start, remember? Yeah, so we still get this beautiful area here. Looks nice, doesn't it? This looks so familiar. Yeah. And we do not have the resin tree here. That has changed. Do we have a resin tree over here? I can't see. Let's not worry about resin at this point in the game. We still have, yep, our little ruin. And we still have this little island that I am so keen on. Though the trees are different. How is the feel of this? Yes, we had a beautiful maple tree. This looks pretty much the same. Okay. Now, I think what I want to do is to just stop time and have a look. I'm finding this more attractive. Let's go for time stop. Okay, 10 days until the next first temporal storm. That's not very many, is it? Look at the rabbits. Ooh, we should do rabbit traps. And I think also I'm going to go into game mode 2 because I want to have a good look at this. Right. Now over here, this terrain has smoothed out a lot. I am liking that difference. And what is that? Oh, it's one of the new pigs. Is it a pig? Yes, it is. Look at that. It's a Red River boar. Wow. That's a deep hole. Okay. This terrain is smoother. We've still got lead, of course. Let's just wander around the island because we've got this lovely bay still, and the feel of this is still the same. Now, how are we doing on the tree? Oh, look at this. Oh, oh my gosh. We've got quartz. Oh, look at this. You're going to get tired of me saying, look at this, I know. But I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it very carefully. We've still got... What's that? That's a raccoon. Oh, those are berries. The raccoon's been after the berries, you little devil. Well, well, well. And this looks nicer here. This looks less dense. Do you see what I mean? Round here. That's much more open. I'm liking that. We've still got reeds here, which is brilliant because we're going to need a lot of reeds. Over here, do we still have that? We still have a cave there and a massive cave there. We've still got this double island effect. Oh, I'm liking this. It's interesting because although it's warm, the redwoods have gone. And this is a warm start. So we've now got a very open pine forest, but do we have any clay anywhere? Right, let's focus down a bit further and look at what we've got. What is this? Conglomerate gravel. Ooh, if we panned that, it would give us coal. Look. Ooh. I'm looking for red clay, blue clay, any clay, because I couldn't find any clay when I played before. I am liking this. Oh, there's peat. Okay. Parsnips. What are those? Pine. Loads. Oh, the redwoods have moved up here. Aha. Now, this is low fertility soil. Do we get medium fertility soil anywhere? Because that's another thing I really am worried about. Whether I will find any medium fertility soil. You know, this may be patchy, but it looks much more spread out. And what is that? A pink apple. Oh, my favourite tree. A fox family. We've still got redwoods. We've still got bald cypress. We have one block of sandstone sand. I still see no clay. And I'm not seeing any medium soil. Ooh. Chickens. I mean, this is a long way from home. Ooh. Oh my goodness, look at this. We have patches of gravel and a bear. Hello. Wow. I love the sound of them, don't you? I really do love that sound. I don't like the fact that the bear is near, but I think the sound is fantastic. We have lilacs. Yeah, this is much more of a desert, isn't it? Up this end. It's funny because I opted for a patchy world, and yet this feels more spread out than the regular world. How weird. And as we go through here, is there any clay at all? I wouldn't really expect to find clay in a forest. Forest, I've got so much forest floor. Is that medium soil? Please tell me it's medium soil. No, it's forest floor. See, I have a huge amount of forest floor and low fertility soil, but medium soil has become a lot rarer. Look at that. Oh, there is resin. So coming back towards our island, see, all this is forest floor under here. We're not getting medium soil at all, and nor am I seeing clay. I have a feeling that there is far less clay in the world than there used to be. I just have a feeling. This looks very much the same. So this biome we have spawned in looks to be the same, and there is no medium soil here. It's low fertility soil. So clay and medium soil. Oh, there's some things there. Oh, we've got goats. You hear the bees? I can. What's that? Forest floor. I know there's so much forest floor these days. But are you seeing any clay? That's forest floor again. Or even medium soil. Medium soil. We have medium soil with a pig. So this area up here, that's not too far. That's not too far. It's just in the opposite direction. Yeah, medium soil is what we want. Oh, look at this, K-pop. This is almost like a jungle. Ooh. You know, I think I might be able, if I've got medium soil this close, that's great. But we still have not found, a high jungle. We have not found any clay. Now, I think that clay is going to be in very, very short supply. My gut feeling about the maps I've been generating is that the jungle, the forest floor, has almost taken over. Yeah, we've got jungle here. That's all good. So I would be working to the east, not to the west of my, oh, look at this, of my house. Right, what have we got down here? Medium soil. Is that a sun bear? It must be. How cute. Oh, wow. That's that amazing, amazing house. Well, we have bamboo. We have plenty of vines in K-pop. Is that clay there? No, it's forest floor, isn't it? Yes, I think clay is going to be in amazingly short supply. Now, if I'm wrong about this, let me know. But if any of the rest of you are generating worlds, are you finding it easy to find clay? Or are you finding that there is a shortage of clay, a dearth of clay? What are you finding? Well, at least I know there's medium soil, and that is a blessing. If we keep going up, yeah, this would be my exploring route up here, I think, if I go with a patchy world. Right. I wonder if we'd have clay in this area. I mean, I can't imagine playing in a world without clay. We would have no cooking pots, no bowls. We would have to find them. Hello, clay. We have clay. And it is at altitude. So where we would look for clay is going to be high up. All right, now I had heard of that. So yes, there is clay, but it's going to be a devil of a job to find it, and it's going to be high up. Let's have a look at these tall protuberances. We've got forest floor all over there. Yeah, medium soil. Ooh. Fruit trees, which I hadn't come across. Orange tree. Wow. Now let's look at these mountain tops. Can we see any more clay, or do we just have the one patch? Is that a breadfruit tree? No, it's kapok. And what do we see here? Orange trees again. I think I'm going to have to start mountain climbing if I want clay. There's only that one patch I found. So my husband is sneezing as usual. Pomegranate leaves. I mean, goodness knows what will grow where. Ooh. Ooh. And look at this. Limestone cobble. Oh, there's another pig there. A warthog sow. There's a lot more animals on this map. Clay. Come on, open area. Oh, what's that? What's that? Red clay. Ha. There is clay. Where am I? My home is this little tiny island here. No, it's that island there. So red clay, I think I would have to go to this area here. But also in this area, there are ruins. So I do know there's red clay. That's a big deposit. That would keep me going for a long time. Look at this. Oh, there's papyrus. Ooh. Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. Look at this. What a beautiful place. And that's sandstone or claystone? Sandstone. Well, guys, having said I would play regular, I'm very, look at that red clay there. That's a really big patch, that patch I found there. We're going to have to be, ooh, look at that. Yeah, there's a lot of limestone cobble here. I can make use of that. I mean, we're going to have to do a lot of travelling, but then that's actually what they want you to do in the game. They want you to travel and explore. Look at this high plains up here. they want us to travel. Keep telling yourself that's peanuts down there. Oh, I like this set of ruins. I could build a building. I'm looking at it not from the point of view of what might be underneath. I'm looking at the point of view of getting building materials. How far from home am I? I mean, that's doable. That's less than a day's journey, depending on what's in between. But my view is we're going to be going around the edges, actually. I'm still looking for more clay. And I just think this sort of open area is somewhat... Oh, look at they've got these beautiful goats I had in my last map. Is there more clay down here? I've not seen any high fertility soil, and I don't expect to. I think that's going to be something that's rarer. I think that the game is changing, and this all looks breadfruit. This all looks far more difficult to obtain initial supplies. However, the feel of this is very interesting to me. Where is my home? I've strayed too far to the south. Have I? No, actually I'm pretty well. If I keep going here, oh my gosh! Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Those beautiful long vines. Absolutely brilliant. That looks fantastic. It really does. And we have green bamboo, which is always a favourite of mine. I haven't seen any walnut. I haven't been looking for it. I've been looking for clay. Look at this magnificent K-pot tree. Oh, I'm loving that. Wow. Well, hello. Huh? Look at that. Oh my goodness. You're in a mess up here. Huh. We can see home from here. And look at these deep valleys. Goodness me, that is deep. And what's that? A ruin. Aged limestone. These are all vanilla ruins. Remember, I've got better ruins turned off. This looks almost impossible to navigate. I think that for exploration, the sea routes are going to be the ones for this world. It feels more open. It's extraordinary. I thought it would feel more crammed if I went for a patchy climate, but it doesn't. I am liking this. And down here where we would live, what is through here? Oops, oh gosh. Let's approach it from a different area. Yeah, we've got, yeah, see the bushes have gone. I've got plants, but not necessarily berry bushes now. Got reeds. Yes, all the berry bushes that were in this area are not there anymore. Wow. And what is this? Forest floor. Again, you think it's medium, but it's not. It's forest floor. Okay. Listen. Can you hear the bees? If I resume time, I can't see them. They're somewhere in there. So we know there are bees up there somewhere. What's all this? Okay, now, do we have a wolf spawn? Because I remember, yeah, this has lost a lot of reeds in this iteration. And this is a beautiful, a sunlit forest glade. Isn't this lovely? Now this is where the wolves were spawning, here. I don't see any wolves. That may not mean any. This is spawn, isn't it? Yeah, I'm right at spawn. So in spawn, you see, I was thinking of utilising a little pond like this for my first oh, there's plenty of reeds there. Yeah, for my first, oh, we have got berry bushes. We've got blueberry bushes, that's nice. Okay, we're fine, we've got blueberry bushes. Yeah, and this pond, see, we could use this for farming, but it's also got reeds. A smaller pond to start with would be good. And what is that? Oh, we've got birch. Oh, this is also nice. What was that? Paddy stew. Right. Yes, and also the other thing I was noticing is that we have sand and gravel. Ooh, lead, of course. Not much copper, have you noticed? Not much copper at all. But then it's a limestone area. You would expect malachite, but not necessarily copper. So what do we think, my friends? I think clay is going to be an issue. Our island comes out with our bay, our beautiful island and bay, with our little ponds over there. Still look great. And we've still got some of the same trees here and some of the same plants. We have less berry bushes. We've got floating islands. And we've got plenty of wood to start with. We're missing, I mean, we've got a pine tree here. I'm looking for resin, which I would take down. Do we have oak in this area? We do, right ahead of us there. And I would plant some maples, I think. Oh, there's a maple here. Yeah. This is slightly different. Do you know, this is much more open. There's less limestone here. I mean, there's plenty of limestone. We are on limestone rock, but this actually looks a better generation. It looks less choppy, if that's the word. And look, we've got these beautiful tree here. We've got some lovely world gen trees. Look at this maple. I actually think that has spawned very, very well. I like the openness. I mean, we've still got cedarwood forests and bald cypress just behind that outcrop. Look at the map again. So the clay is in this area. Oh, but look, look. What's that? Ooh. That might be a good source of copper. And if there is clay, yeah, that was the clay. Can you see that? That faintly light patch? That was the clay. So I'm looking for another patch, but I don't see it. But it might be that, you know, there is clay in other areas. This isn't just flat, so it's harder to see. So basically, we know where the clay is. It's here, and we could. Ooh, I wonder what that is. That looks like flowers. Yeah. Oh, look, we've got crimson maples. So there's quite a lot that we could explore. If we came around the edges here, we could basically take what we wanted from the edges. Yeah, this terrain, you can't really see clay easily when it's this sort of terrain. Well, my friends, I think everything is going to be far more difficult in this next iteration. But I do like this. You know, we've still got the cliffs, but somehow it's smoothed itself out a lot more. Patchy worlds have always been a joy for single player. And this one I think is no exception. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, borax. Well, that's useful to find. I think I may go back to my tried and true patchy world. And if the temperature is difficult, live with it. Let me have a look. I like the feel of this. I just want to come over here because before, every time I've come in this direction, it has absolutely poured with rain. Reeds are going to be an issue. Oh, look, look. We have a cranberry bushes. Onions. We've got ferns, eagle ferns. How lovely. We could make us, oh, more food. Carrots. Huh. I think I'm going to go for Patchy. I've played it so often. Blackberry bushes. Oh, it's raining now. Can you feel it? Or hear it? I like this openness. I suspect I'm going to have to travel miles. Is that a... Oh, it wasn't. I thought that was a fruit tree. It's not. Oh, look at this. So pretty, this world. And what I thought would be more crammed up is actually much more open. Much, much more open. Borax. Goodness me. Forest floor. There's so much more forest floor than there ever used to be. And conglomerate gravel. I mean, the conglomerate was up in this area anyway, because my, you know, in the previous map I had, there was conglomerate. But to come up here, this means that under conglomerate, this is where you will find, you know, brown coal, black coal. It's got all sorts of deposits in it. Conglomerate terrain and soil is a real indicator of being able to find fuels and things like that. Yeah, it does rain up here. Yeah, to the north. No surprises there. And there's, oh, we've got a coral reef. How nice. Yeah, it still rains in this area. It's just a bit further away. This is really weird because I thought that with a, see, the conglomerate starts here. I thought that with a patchy world, oh God, that's the first copper I've seen. I think I'm going to go for this. Patchy world. Not regular. And strangely enough, it is the actual feel of it and the look of it. I like it a lot better. The whole thing is more open, and it's gentler. It's gentler, not so choppy around here. You know, we can grow bushes and crops and things like that. Yeah. It's amazingly green for low fertility soil, actually. Mind you, it's a lovely sunny day. And we still have brackish water. Extraordinary, but we do. And then we have this deep, deep pond that goes back here, which is really lovely. And look at all these reeds. Yeah, we'll be okay for a bit of inventory space with that lot. And we have a nice small pond here. We could utilise this. Yeah. This might be the better pond, though it's quite steep around it. That's difficult for growing things. Yeah, a nice sunny pond would be better. Next to a wolf spawn, possibly. Yeah, the ponds are through here. Well, that's a lot of thinking and imagining. And what is that? Forest floor, yes. I tell you, the world has just gone to forest floor. There's so much more forest floor now. But I think this is very, very doable as a map. And I think we could, I really like this feel. And quartz so close. My goodness. Wow. Well, I went round my other island. Yeah, see this, I am still on an island. I went round my other island, and I have to say that I couldn't find clay at all. So to have even one patch of clay is a huge advantage. So my friends, I think I might go for a patchy world after all. Bye bye.